What is up, everybody? It is CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 speed build. Today, we're going to be building an old farmhouse, and I'm building this home in St. Greer Island, which is a very beautiful world, and it's also good for building because it's empty. But yeah, I'm building an old farmhouse. This house is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and I originally got the idea to build this because I was trying to work on my roofing. I wanted to do like a wraparound porch, which I've done those before, but I kind of just wanted to, practice it, make it look a little bit better. So that's really just the whole inspiration from this for this build, was just me trying to do a wraparound porch. But yeah, I like how this build turned out. I didn't really know how I wanted the exterior to look. I was thinking of an old farmhouse, so I was thinking like country, southern, and for some reason I just think of like big white country homes. So that's what I went with. I did use brick instead of siding. I was gonna do like regular like side paneling, but I was like, we could do something a little bit different. So I ended up going for a white brick in the front, and then on the sides I used like dark tealish green wood tones on the side, which I think it looks pretty nice. It's giving me the old retro vibe. Like the house has been there a while. Maybe that wood was once brown and now it's like green. I don't know. But I also put a deck in the backyard, and of course I did put some benches underneath the porch, so your Sims could sit and talk. There's also a fence. I was gonna fence this whole entire home in, but then I was like, nah, let's not do that. So I ended up just putting like fences on the side. You can remove them if you want to. They're pretty open. But yeah, this home is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Color scheme wise, I kind of stuck with like a really dark bluish color scheme, especially for the walls on the interior. I tried to like do walls that kind of match the outside of the house, and I think it turned out pretty nice. All of the floors are hardwood, and I also this time I made sure to put a crib in the kids' room, because I try to cover as many bases as I can usually when I build homes, because I don't know who's going to use them. And I kind of just wanted to, just have it like, if this is like an old country farmhouse anyway, I'd imagine this is a family house. Like in my mind, this is a family house. So I just, want to have something for the kids and the babies and the parents. This time I did make sure that the bedroom upstairs has enough space for both parents to get on either side, which is something that, I sometimes don't do good at it. Because I always misjudge how wide a room could be in The Sims 3, because I'm so used to building it in The Sims 4. And if you didn't know, like Sims in The Sims 4 don't really need that much space to get around like each side of the bed, as long as they have like a tile or so, they can reach it. But in The Sims 3, it's not really like that. Sometimes Sims can get on one side of the bed and not the other side. Sometimes they can't get on either side. So, it's trial and error, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure, but you never know with this game. Sims can get on both sides in the master bedroom. But yeah, it took me a really long time, as you can see, to figure out the exterior. I cut out a lot of the landscaping because I never know how to do landscaping. Like, I feel like the end result looks nice, but like I don't have a thought process in mind. I just kind of just go through and like, oh, I like this, I like that. But yeah, this first room is just like the entrance area. The whole entire build is kind of a I guess you could say semi-closed off floor plan. It's pretty closed off, but you do have like this really nice walk-through area that leads to the backyard. But this area is just like the front sitting area. I wanted to put a living room in this build, but it was nowhere that I could put a living room. I mean, again, if you download this, you could make one, but I just like the idea of it, like this home not having like a TV. They have a computer and they have a phone, but they don't have a TV. So yeah, this is just a little room I guess you could dedicate to just reading or just waiting. If you have guests over, you could just sit out here. The next room over is the bathroom. It took me a while to figure out how to do the bathroom. I wanted to have tiles on the floor, but I just didn't know how I wanted it to look, so I just went with hardwood floors in the bathroom. And I also included a laundry room with this build, because I don't do that a lot in The Sims 3. Like, we have laundry. I don't really do a lot of laundry in The Sims 3. Like, there's even laundromats. Like, I want to build a laundromat at some point in The Sims 3. But yeah, so we have a washer and dryer. That will be in like the little dedicated room that I have like cornered off beside the staircase. And yeah, I don't really have too much more to say about the downstairs. I mean, of course we have the kids room. The kids room is spaced themed. I wanted the room to look just kind of different from like normal, like, oh, stereotypical blue or like a beige or a pink. So I kind of wanted to go for a space theme so it could fit basically anybody. You don't even have to have a kid. You know, it's just space themed. I'd imagine this house was built probably like in the 60s maybe. So, you know, space was kind of like a big thing back then. Like the space race and stuff. So I kind of wanted something to reflect that. So I put a lot of stars. And I also put like the big T-Rex head thing that came with Generations, and I made it like a little green so it could, like, it's a dinosaur, but it kind of looks like it could be like a, you know, a space creature or something. Like, you know, kids have imagination. And I also, instead of putting a toy box in the room, I put like the costume chest that came with Generations, because of course with that chest, one of the things that you could change into is like the astronaut. So I thought that was just very fitting. There's no toy box in the room. I swapped the toy box out for the costume chest, but you know, you can always switch it around if you want to. And I also made sure to put in laundry baskets because I forgot about hampers. Like, I didn't think about the fact that you needed hampers as I was building this home originally. So off camera, I did put like clothes hampers. Like, as you can see, I had one right then, but then I just got rid of it for whatever reason. But I did make sure to put them in each of the rooms. I also forgot a fridge. Like the refrigerator, I forgot it when I was building the kitchen. I don't know how I forgot it. Literally, I only remembered to put it as I was like gonna exit the game, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't put a fridge in the kitchen. So that's what I did. I went back and I put a fridge. It's not gonna be in this speed build. It'll show up in screenshots. Usually you'll know how something will look when you go to download it. When you look at screenshots, are always at the end of my videos if you didn't know. So I always say be sure to stick around for screenshots because, you know, that's how you can get a better picture of what it will look like. Sometimes I change things when I'm not recording, either for like stylistic choices or just for like gameplay, actual functional gameplay. Sometimes I'll put something down and I'll figure out that a sim can't access it, you know, that kind of thing. This is just a little walkthrough area. Nothing crazy going on. I was fiddling around with this chair and the design. Like, again, the create style tool is just crazy in The Sims 3, and I love using it. I feel like that's what takes me the longest time to, like, when it comes to building, not the actual building, not the actual like object placement, but just trying to figure out how I want everything to like look. So yeah. Yeah, so this is the kitchen, and of course I did not think to put a fridge. But yeah, this kitchen is very small, only two chairs. It is very small. I like the idea of it being small. I also put an accent wall. I put like a brick accent wall, and then the other sides are just like, I was originally gonna do like the whole entire kitchen be like wallpaper like I usually do, but I was like, let's put a nice accent wall. So one wall is, you know, brick, and the other ones are just wallpaper. Still very fitting in my opinion. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for downstairs. And upstairs is, I did put a computer because I'd imagine that, like, you know, at some point somebody needed a computer for something. It's one of the old computers, so of course, you know, it's not new. I imagine the family probably bought a computer like the early 2000s, late 90s. You know, it's still like the big boxy computers. But I did kind of like the idea of like making it like of the space that I use upstairs. I did put like the computer desk like right beside the stair railing. I also put a chair on the other side, and then of course upstairs is really just the master bedroom. It's the parents' room. There's nothing too crazy going on, you know, other than that. I did always, you know, I do cut out floor plans because I don't really know how to do floor plans. Like, I don't have like a set floor plan in mind, and usually I try to like figure out how to do like shape the floor plan around the stairs anyway. So a lot of that was just me doing it off camera. So that's why like this video kind of jumps around a lot. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. I will have the download link for this build in the description. Stick around for screenshots because I have screenshots. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for watching.